Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Nah.
Puffy's whipping these hoes, man. Puffy's whipping bitches. So, y'all want some more P. Diddy? Go get it. And he gonna try to give you a record deal. Not. Damn, Puffy. That's what you get for with a dancing ass nigga. You want some attention. I can out dance. Get your bitch ass out of here. But that's what you bitches like. Yeah, y'all Miami girls. Y'all want to move and meet these movie stars? Guess what you get? You better go there and get average everyday Joe, who will sit there. Average everyday Joe will sit there and cherish a broad like this. Sit there and suck your toes every night. Be like, baby, thank you. Yeah, but you want to sit there and Diddy. He gonna make you suck his toes too. After he kick you in your teeth. You women like what? Like you do women like Jada did Will Smith. Except for we don't need a strap on. Yeah, I said it. Jada said, don't make me put my strap on in my Timbs and show you a lesson. And show you a lesson. I'm like, dude, that's what, man. God damn. Jada used to tell that to Will Smith. Goodness, Lord. A woman ain't gonna say that. A woman's gonna say woman stuff. Like, you can be whatever you want to be. You the most powerful man in the world. Nah, it ain't like that. You run around here, man, and you gonna run into Puffy. And you gonna have to suck some dang-a-lang. This is PA Texas world. This is PA Texas coming at you again. And man, this is some more stuff about Diddy. Perv Diddy. Man, he be on it, bro. He be on it. He been on it. I mean, I've heard about this stuff because I got a lot of partners up in Harlem. And they been telling me stories, and I be like, Now, Diddy got a lot of power. You know, he got a lot of money, a lot of power. He got it from Clive Davis. What's done in the dark's gonna come to light. And that light shining on that cat like a motherfucker. Woo, man. And why these people be sitting here putting up with all this stuff from Diddy, man? Well, y'all want money and fame that bad? Well, Diddy ain't gonna give you shit. Hard dang-a-lang. Man, he gonna give you hard dang-a-lang. He said, boy, Diddy's a savage. Man, Diddy's a savage. Man. And I'm assuming Clive Davis taught him some of that stuff because that's who the one put him on. So he probably kissed all up on Clive Davis, you know, and you know he wanted that fame. And that, you know, Diddy been wanting money since he was a little boy, so he wanted that money, that fame so bad. He probably did anything Clive Davis wanted. And then Clive Davis came out like, oh yeah, you know, I like men and women, and I've had relationships with men in the industry. And I heard Clive and Puffy used to get down, and they was always close and cutty. So, you know, he probably got groomed, man. So, you know, if you know, and if he's going through some abuse, man, I feel bad for Diddy, man. I feel bad for him. I ain't saying she deserve to get her ass whipped, but man, come on, bro. Look at this picture, bro. Look at that. Look at that, man. And he's like, I look good. I look pretty. Get your bitch ass out of here.
Also, she claims he turned her into his own personal love slave. Cassie claimed that Diddy would routinely have her participate in what he called freak-offs or FOs, where Diddy would allegedly have Cassie hook
That's in the document.
Up with hired men. He made her get off the internet. She alleges that Diddy during these FOs would just sit in a corner watching and keeping his hands to himself. Cassie claimed that Diddy had her on heavy amounts of substances to be able to participate in these freak-offs. While the world was shocked and was
freaky dicky offs. Y'all thought I was gossiping. Freaky dickies.
expecting Diddy to finally pay for his sins. This wasn't at all what happened. Within 24 hours of the media reporting on Cassie filing the lawsuit, Diddy reached out to Cassie, deciding to settle the lawsuit out of court for an undisclosed amount. It is rumored that this undisclosed amount could have been upwards of $50 million. Usually lawsuits never end this quickly. This is unheard of, especially considering what Cassie was accusing Diddy of. Even though Diddy denied doing anything to Cassie, he decided to give her money to shut her up. Immediately, this told me that Diddy was definitely guilty of what Cassie was accusing him of doing. Why else pay her to shut up? It also confirms to me that what Cassie had revealed.
You need to pay about $20,000 for somebody to fix your warped ass, perved mind. You know what I'm saying? You think that's cool, man? You just over there with that. Man, get your bitch ass out of here.
Problem. Diddy is truly a monster and represents everything that's wrong with the music industry. What most people don't know is that Diddy actually had a mentor that molded him into the monster he is today. Most of you should have heard about the powerful music executive Clive Davis and his contribution to hip-hop. Clive Davis was behind artists like TLC, Whitney Houston, and Brandy. Back in the 90s, Clive Davis actually signed Diddy to a label deal for Bad Boys after Diddy convinced him that hip-hop was going to be the next big mainstream music. The story goes, Diddy was fired from Uptown Records and was looking for a new home for his record company Bad Boys. This is when Diddy ended up meeting Clive Davis, who decided to fund Diddy's Bad Boy vision, taking Diddy under his wing and mentoring him. After becoming Clive's prodigy, Diddy became the mega hip-hop executive and mogul he is today, reaching heights he wouldn't be able to without a man like Clive Davis behind him. Now, the industry for many years has been talking about this meeting between Diddy and Clive Davis, claiming that Diddy did way more than just show music to Clive.
Yeah, he showed music. Yeah, Diddy, I done heard this also from some of my peoples over there out there in that New York area, that Diddy was licking Clive Davis's dangalang, and on top of that, he was letting Clive Davis hit him in the booty. Now, also on top of that, I heard that also he started doing it so much he had them girls hit him in the booty every now and then. That's why, man, yeah, get you.
1994 meeting, Diddy actually got on his knees for Clive Davis and did some actual music to Clive.
That's my
According
man.
to many in the industry, it was believed that in the 1994 meeting, Diddy actually got on his knees for Clive Davis and did some extracurricular activities for him. It is also alleged that Diddy would then end up secretly dating Clive during this time for 5 years. For years, this has remained an unconfirmed industry rumor that no one really had any proof of for the longest. Well, that all changed back in 2013 when Clive Davis himself wrote in his memoir that he was indeed a bi man who was into men and women, openly confessing that he had secretly dated many men within the industry. This, for most, confirmed the rumors that Diddy had to pay a dark price for his success. It appears that Diddy learned all of his dark, shady tactics from his mentor, Clive Davis. Clive Davis took advantage of Diddy, just how Diddy takes advantage of artists today. Some of you should remember the allegations made by Jaguar White against Diddy. She claimed that a former lawyer who worked for Diddy had revealed to her some very disturbing information. Wright said that Diddy had a meeting with singer and New Jack City actor Christopher Williams about possibly...
But anyway, let's get into some of the stuff that's been going down. And let me address this rumor stuff. They be like, people like, oh, this is all rumors. Look, man, these people can't be lying. How somebody's going to make up Puffy stomping them out? Like 5 or 6, and then somebody confirmed that worked for Puffy, like, yeah, he stomped bitches out. Come on, bro. You know, and I really ain't want to address this stuff, but people in the comments like, it's on the rumors. That's why y'all dumbasses sitting there voting for people like Donald Trump. Y'all believe anything, and y'all believe nothing. Y'all don't even take the facts in. If 15 people say it, and they say the same story, come on, bro. Anyway, let's get into it. G-Deal. G-Deal look like my cousin that passed. Rest in peace, Deacon. Well, you know, Deacon kind of had it coming, but that's neither here nor there. But, I mean, I don't want wish death on nobody. But he kind of remind me of my cousin, Deacon.
Happy to have you back on the platform, my man. Yo,
So, he's finna say So all of that stuff about it ain't true. Listen to Gene Deal.
And well, some of the stuff I've been saying is coming true, but all of the stuff that I say is true, and that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Just with this Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew some.
So, if y'all don't know, Kim Porter is Puffy's. I think that she got 2 or 3 of Puffy's kids. I don't know. I know that one that went to UCLA and played football. I think Kim Porter is his mama. Kim Porter was a model. She was in Bad Boy Entertainment. She used to work for remember Uptown Records when Puff used to work there? Yeah, she worked there. She was Andre Harrell's assistant. And you know what assistant mean? She assisted them nuts. But we'll see.
She was going through, and that was Kim Porter. So people ask me, and they send me clips of Cassie, I guess it's an affidavit to the courts, of what she experienced. And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings,
Puff be whooping these hoes, man. Puff's a bitch beater. Puff's a bitch beater. He's an ass whooper. Puff stomped these hoes out. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all won't, y'all ladies be trying to take advantage of men. Some of y'all create monsters like this. So be very, very careful. Somebody gonna be knocking at your door.
Like I said before, and now I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself, and I told people this, and now everybody, after Cassie report comes out, everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white t-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, where you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding. And
so everybody say Cassie is making stuff up. How could Cassie, G Deal, and everybody else make this up? Puffy's Puffy. Puffy whooped these hoes. Man, Puffy pretty sick, man. That's some sick shit, man. He needs some help. Oh well, he don't want to get it. Oh well, he gonna keep getting what he getting. A lot of bullshit. And look, man, you cannot put stuff out there in this world like that, man, and not expect to get things happen to you. He's lucky he just had to pay out of pocket. Cause he lucky he ain't messing with the right and the wrong ones. He know who to mess with, not who to mess with, man. Cause I know some bitches smoke. I know some bitches do all kind of stuff, but he ain't gonna mess with them. He ain't gonna be attracted to them. Man, dude, people, do not put your hands on people. If you gotta put your hands on people, why? Let me tell you what you do. It's real simple. You do this, shoot him the deuce, and you go on to the next, man. And that's in any situation. Anyway, let's go back to the movie.
From that point on, he was hooked. That's when I knew, when they was talking about people getting addicted and hooked on pain medicines. That's what happened to him, and it was from his right wrist that he's reminded by Kim all the time now.
I mean, he's Cassie.
And looking at this lawsuit, right? And like you said, she did accuse him of abuse in this lawsuit, but she also accused him of sex trafficking in this lawsuit. How you feel about that?
Well, he get the sex trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform sex acts with different, male prostitutes and different people,
Same thing they said in that lawsuit.
sometimes against her will.
Same thing they said in that lawsuit. People say, oh, man, you gossiping. Well, he gossiping, she gossiping, everybody else gossiping. So is that really gossip? Man, look, I am not fit to address that bullshit no more. Shut your bitch ass up and you don't go. You know what I mean? Gene Deal, a guy who was around Puff a long time. I mean, solid dudes. Nothing. Puff ain't sued him, and he done said all kind of stuff about Puff, butt plugs, whipping bitches, you know what I'm saying, running from motherfuckers and stuff like that. Man, so if Puff ain't sued him, then he correct. Because if he said one lie, Puff would have ran every law he had at him. But you can't do that when you're telling the truth.
A lawsuit against him, but she earned every bit of that, bruh. And like I said, I only seen bits and pieces of it, but
she earned every bit of that money because Puff put that ass whipping on that ass. Now, I'm not saying it is, but Puff, I'm just reporting the news. Don't get mad at me. Y'all gonna want to come at me. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just a lowly news reporter.
that's Kim's book. Then you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
He broke Kim, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story.
And you think somebody like that won't put a hit out on Tupac? No, of course he put a hit out on Tupac. But it's not what you did, it's what you can prove.
I seen him even tell people on the phone before, like he did Wendy Williams. He said it when we was in Cali. When I come back to New York, and that BITCH is on the radio.
For y'all that can't spell, that's biatch.
This is Wendy Williams, the hottest radio host in New York City. When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing to he said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is going to do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't going to be no artist, no nothing going to come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly at a new station.
Wow.
Get your ass.
That's the power he had. I think I told you this before. When he cursed his mother, I said to him, man, if you curse your mother again, I'm going to beat the shit out you. He said, well, no, Gene, she always in my business. I said,
yeah, because, business is BS. His mother tried to teach him right. Now, I think in a prior video about this with Cassie, I was saying, yeah, it's because of Puffy. It's because he's a mother-raised person. Look, she tried to do it, but a mother can't raise a son because sons don't fear mothers, and that's why they end up in jail. That's why these single mothers, all your sons are in jail. Well, not all, but most. Because I was raised by a single mother, and I'm not in jail. But, sons don't fear y'all, man. Sons figure like, man, you know what? Once I get out this motherfucking house, man, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you cannot teach him how to be a man because he's going to think he can run out here and just do stuff to people and to other men, because y'all not teaching them like, hey, man, any dude can get you, bro. See, the woman ain't going to say that. A woman's going to say woman stuff like you can be whatever you want to be. You the most powerful man in the world. Nah, it ain't like that. You run around here, man, and you going to run into Puffy. And you going to have to suck some dang-a-lang. See, they don't mind sucking dang-a-lang or Puffy's dang-a-lang or getting stomped out. But it's not a good thing when you got to get, suck some man's dang-a-lang and you're a whole man. That's not the way you want to live. Trust me.
Wasn't for her, you wouldn't have no business. I'm saying that to say this to the women out there. If a man disrespect his mother, you just like an ice cube. You ain't got a chance in hell. Do you understand? That man disrespected his mother.
That's a little too late there, Gene Deal.
Beat the shit out of Misa because she thought she was dealing with Eric Sermon, the green-eyed dude.
I remember Eric Sermon.
He's known for shit like that, bro. But it's a pattern. And it caught up with him.
Son, that came from Art of the Dialogue. Man, go subscribe, man. He got some cold. That's a cold dude doing some cold stuff. If y'all like me, y'all gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get my beak wet. I'm still trying to. Me and Pissy, it's just me and Pissy right now. This is my crew. You see Pissy? Me and Pissy. That's Gene Deal. So what do you say? Y'all think he's making it up? Puffy ain't sued him, so you know what that means. He ain't got no case. That means everything he's saying is the truth. You can't lie on people like that. Not in the United States of America. And get away with it. PA Texas, and I'm back. So now we have another one of Diddy's interests that say she got her ass beat too. We got another one. So we got, what's her name? Whatever, Nina V. This is a Asian lady. I think she looked like she's from Vietnam, or she has Vietnam roots. That Diddy was dating, had him a little persuasion Asian, and he was whooping her ass too. Diddy do not spare these hoes. He whoops them. Woo-wee. Let's get into it.
He was, like the first 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like, he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time we've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's the good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, Diddy's a player. Nah, Diddy's a trick. He bought that coochie. You know what I mean? I know dudes that's multi-millionaires, man, and won't ain't got girls giving them $5-6. I know dudes like that. So Diddy's a trick. Next.
And at one point, like I was breaking out really bad with acne, And he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He was like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face.
Oh.
Yeah, he would say that to me.
Take a drink.
Man, don't listen to Tasha K.
Relax. Okay? I can tell this is bringing up a lot.
She listen to
We
Tasha
have,
K. She listen to Diddy or
some
anybody
tissues.
else. Come over to my house. I ain't
Thank
gonna beat
you,
up.
Jasmine.
I'm gonna beat that pussy up.
Okay. So, of course, that is very, humiliating, especially when you love someone and they tell you that you're not good enough for them.
Mm-hmm. He would like call me names like he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe?
Yeah.
Damn, that's not funny.
Why?
What the hey? Man, P, what is he? He's a hoe beater. Man, y'all about, man. And y'all sitting there drinking Ciroc. He sued Ciroc.
I don't know. I just feel like he'd try to I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like he tried to take advantage of that and manipulate me.
Yeah, y'all Miami girls. Y'all want to move and meet these movie stars? Guess what you get? You better go there and get average everyday Joe, who will sit there. Average everyday Joe will sit there and cherish a broad like this. Sit there and suck your toes every night. Be like, baby, thank you. Yeah, but you want to sit there, Diddy. He gonna make you suck his toes too. After he kick you in your teeth.
It made me feel low about myself.
Mm. Now let's talk about the physical abuse. If you're okay, are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously you terminated.
Tasha K nosy as hell. You somebody old nosy ass grandmama. She'll be able to sit up there with you out there around the counter. That's her. Tasha K a nosy motherfucker. You got the right nose. You nosy.
Baby one, because you loved him.
Mm-hmm.
How long after you guys started dating is when did the physical abuse start?
The first time it ever happened, which was not even like that long into the relationship, because I met him February of May because we were at Meek's Mill's birthday.
Okay.
He had like a mansion party and we went, but while we were there, I was sitting here and then Puff and then Meek, but I was like covered with like a stand or something, like probably says like happy birthday Meek or something like that, but it's like a little stand that like was covering me because there was like a lot of cameras and stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever. And so I turned over to Meek and I said, happy birthday. He put his hand out and he was like, thank you. So I reached his hand and shook it. And as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it and he got so mad.
Wow.
And then we probably like stayed like
sounds good.
20 minutes after that happened. And then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks.
Okay.
So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out for doing that. He was like, "Why the fuck can I cuss?"
Yeah.
Oh, he was like, "Why the fuck you shaking his hand for like just."
So
stuff
it was
that.
just like a jealous rage.
Yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back because I like reached over when he like leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22 probably.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did this. So King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we got to the hotel, it got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
Wow.
And the only person that ever
Man, dude, he got some serious problems, man. Anybody who could have to whoop a bitch. Man, let me tell you. Look, fellas, let me tell you. Let me tell you how to keep a broad in line, right? And you're gonna have to be blessed with some meat. You make sure you be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You teach him a lesson. You put on some timber. You do women like you do women like Jada did Will Smith. Except for we don't need a strap on. Yeah, I said it. Jada said, don't make me put my strap on in my Timbs and show you a lesson. And show you a lesson. I'm like, dude, that's what, man. God damn. Jada used to tell that to Will Smith. Goodness, Lord. Man, this world is crazier. It's getting crazier and crazier. It ain't because of me. I'm a normal motherfucker. Anyway, back to this lady.
Every time me and he, like, we get into, like, fights like that, the only person that ever helped me was D-Rock. Everyone else just kind of just allowed it to happen and just, like, looked the other way.
This a baddie, bro. This a baddie. This is a baddie. You know what I mean? So, let me see. I might need to turn my volume down. So I'll figure out how to do the volume. So it's not a thing, man. When you got, when little fellas, man, when you get a baddie, treat her just like every other woman. Don't dog her out. Don't treat her well. Just, take your pipe out and you know what I'm saying? Take your pipe out and grease it. That's all they want. I'm finna start a movie. We gotta start fucking these hoes. We gotta start fucking these hoes right. Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no hands on them. So, just put mouth. Just put mouth, fingertips, lips, and tongue, and dang-a-lang in them. 95% dang-a-lang. 95%. So in conclusion, Puffy's whipping these hoes, man. Puffy's whipping bitches. So, y'all want some more P. Diddy? Go get it. And he gonna try to give you a record deal. Not. Everything Cassie said he did, he can't sue none of them back. Man, God damn, Puffy. That's what you get for fucking with a dancing ass nigga. You want some attention? I can out dance, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here. But that's what you bitches like.
When did Baby 2 come?
Last year in August.
So, talk about that conversation. You're pregnant. You tell him. And this is obviously after 6 years of you guys being together.
And mind you, it wasn't my fault that I got pregnant. I told him, because I have like this period app and it tells me when I'm ovulating and stuff. So I told him that I'm ovulating, so don't do it. But he just did it anyway. And then I got pregnant and he like, okay, just get an abortion. Like, no hesitation.
Nick, why the hell she says she ovulating? Pull it out. You look, man, fellas, look, man. I'm about to teach a pulling out class. You go raw. You can yank it out, man. Why y'all be wanting to get it in there and put it? Dude, yank it out and say you gonna have to suck it. That's what you do. That's my pleasure.
Can you name a few more instances?
The other time was he had caught me texting another man. We was in Miami, and
you had your little dip because you was tired of that Puffy.
It got really crazy that time.
Don't call me.
We was upstairs and he had like, we were in his closet and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back and he stood over me and he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head and I was just like covering my face. And he did that and then after he got done doing that, he like, cause he was standing, his legs were like in between me. So he stomped on my stomach like really hard and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe and he kept hitting me and I was like pleading to him like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head.
Look, man, fellas, this is anybody who honors me and think that I'm okay. You only pull a girl hair and do it by demand when you hit it from the back. We call that the horsey. We call that the horsey dog. Girls like that. But you gotta ask her first.
At my house with my kids here, bitch, my kids is here, and then I ran out the meditation room, meditation room.
Okay.
And he chased out.
Man, I feel bad for his children, man. To know that your dad's a piece of shit. Man, come on, man. That's a ooh. Oh, man. Hey, my dad was a piece of shit too. Man, fellas, we gotta do better, man. We have to, y'all don't want our sons and stuff to think that we are horrible people. We all right, man. Now, and then we ain't got a leg to stand on and stuff. We be like, we good men out here, and this motherfucker like this, who's a idol that all these cats look up to, out here whooping bitches, allegedly. Because he hadn't been convicted of it. Out here whooping bitches. Man.
After me, he pushed me to the ground outside and he took my hair and like was dragging me across like the grass in my hair with my hair. And then after that, like a couple hours later, like it was the weekend, so we had people coming over and he just like acted like nothing happened.
He probably was high.
So, I mean, but that's all the time. Like every time.
And when you say acting like nothing happened, like.
Anyway. P. Diddy be whooping these hoes, man. PA Texas report the news. For WGGG, this is PA Texas reporting the news. I'm out.